So back in Scotland at the Edinburgh International Film Festival, and my guest today is Borja Alcalde, the director of La Sagrada Familia, or as the English title says, The Sacred Family. So for our viewers who are not able to be here, can you tell me in your words what it's about?
Yeah, sure. La Sagrada Familia is a documentary about a family. Carmen and Sergio are both shamans in the Sacred Valley of the Incas in Peru. They've got 3 teenage kids, Valen, Antu, and Lua, who are getting more addicted to technology, Netflix, video games, and smartphones, and like any other family, basically, or anywhere else. And basically, they try to embark on a 1,000-mile road trip into the Amazon, where they used to live, hoping that they're going to find some balance between their ancestral beliefs and urban life. And that's pretty much what's about.
How did you come up with the story in the first place?
The story has changed since the very first time we met. Okay. So I met them without camera first, and perhaps that was a good thing to start, a relationship that was, not looking for the project we finally made together. And the first approach, when I met them, it was inclined more about the bad use and abuse of plants in Peru, a bit of the shamanic tourism, which was affecting this family because what they do. But at the same time, I always fell in love with this family, like from the very beginning. How they create their own reality, using plants closer to nature and between the parents and the kids and everything. I really liked them from the beginning. And the moment, then for me, that every time I was traveling back to spend time with them, to learn about what they do, how they do, and so on, I could see, the influence of technology too. So that it takes over any household anywhere, even in the Sagrada Familia, in the small 3,000 meters high, community. And I was like, wow, this is just crazy, the whole technology thing, and it's just taking over. And I saw how it was affecting them, the couple between them, and also the kids, So it got to a point, when they decided I want to do something about it, and their response to this was like, we need to get closer to nature and see if we can find some answers and some balance how to do this. That was their idea, And then I thought, okay, well that sounds like fun first, and it's part of the filmmaking, and also it gave a structure to the project. It gave like something tangible, like steak. It's going to be like 2 parents are very colorful, with their own differences about the use of master plants, and 3 teenage kids. They're not going to be having the communities that they normally have in a small space. It's going to bring a lot of stuff. And I thought, like, okay, I think I'm ready to see. And they were ready to share, and I was ready to embark in that crazy trip with them.
And how long did you follow them with your camera?
How long? You mean for how many years I've been with the camera? I normally, so this has been a 5-year project, and I've been living with them or traveling with them, also in a different type of trips, around twice a year. So I think that's why perhaps the relationship that we've built for these 5 years, with the kids, they've seen with the camera, around with the camera, and also playing with them and with the parents, translates into the intimacy that you see to watching this documentary. I think it's a small window into a world, that you normally don't get to see, and it's different in terms of when you say shamans, everyone is expecting something to see something here, everyone, and that's been like an interesting word that we removed from my teachers, sometimes from my synopsis, because everyone seems to watch a different documentary, to see something about them. Okay, they're going to take a No, this is like this so like like as Sergio says, Sherman is just it's another job, and that's the way he takes it. And I think it's very refreshing for us tourists that go there hoping to see white clothes and feathers and stuff, and they get selfie, with paints on his trousers and something about looking about Sherman, and just see inside, people, relationships and family and the rest.
That's exactly what I felt when I saw the film. Because I'm not into that German thing or whatever, and it was so refreshing to see just a normal family and getting a look into their world.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, it's a documentary about relationships. It's about conflict and resolution. It's about universal topics that we all share. It doesn't matter if you are in the Amazon. It doesn't matter if you are in Berlin. It doesn't matter if you are in Barcelona. Technology is taking all these places. It's affecting relationships all over the world, and people have different responses to combat this. Some people don't do anything. Some people limit their use. Some people go into a road trip, and from all of those, going into a road trip always brings you something new. In this case, he brought something that changed this family forever. I won't spoil it, but they have to watch it to find out what happened there.
Of course, I'm not going to tell anything, but you're still in contact with them. And the Carmen is also here in Edinburgh.
Carmen's here in Edinburgh. I mean, it's been like a dream, because I told her, I told her years ago, like, I want you to come to Scotland, my home too, and my family and friends, and to have Carmen, they couldn't share kids with the kids, so to have Carmen here, is amazing. It's really like a super treat. She's loving the experience, and also like Edinburgh is the city where I landed, 22 years ago, although now I live in Glasgow, and to come back here, to present, like the first feature, with friends and family, and Carmen coming all the way from Peru. It's amazing, yeah. And we're in touch, and we have other projects probably in the future to do, nothing filming related. That's enough. That's done now.
And what are your hopes that the audience will walk away with after the screening?
The hopes, I made this documentary to take you into a trip, to entertain you for 90 minutes, I feel, it's a different type of documentary because I'm not trying to change the world and to do about conflict or something. I find documentaries in general really hard to watch, most of the time. Not something I want to watch on Friday night, Saturday night. And I just wanted to just take you into a trip. It's symbolic and it's physical and it's a real movie. And to me, I think there's something for everyone there because there's so many relatable things about going on a trip with family, friends, things going wrong, fixing things, discovering new things, realizing of things and coming back in a different way. And a very small hope would be like if you just watch this film and you are like, oh wow, I would love to go somewhere and start thinking about your next trip by road or somewhere else, that's good enough because that keeps triggering things and connections and meeting other people and creating a new family.
And I think you absolutely succeeded by that.
Thanks
So,
very much.
what about the future? Is there anything you can already talk about? Any projects?
Well, at the moment I've got ideas still in development. I don't have anything, it's been taking a lot of myself, this film, I'm director and producer, and basically it is really hard to get to this stage. Right now I think I'm going to have a bit of a break, enjoy this part of the process, which is, go places and meet other people, which I love doing. And early next year we'll really start getting these ideas, that have been there in motion. To start, something very different from a road trip around the world.
That sounds wonderful. Good luck with the film. Good luck with the screening today. And thank you very much for the
Thanks so much for your time. It's a pleasure talking to you.